the broken doors above the thing, don't fit in the blue dome.
Walking through a valley where the shadows grow tall. Every brick in the pavement is rooting for the fall. They built the maze wide just to watch the feet slide, but I got a compass burning deep inside my ribs. The wind, there's a whisper telling me to fold my hands while the quicksand is pulling at the place I stand. Look in the mirror, saw a soldier in the glass, polishing the armor just to make the storm pass. The sky is bleeding ink, trying to drown the page, locking up the spirit in a heavy iron cage. But the cage is made of paper when the fire starts to breathe. I'm pulling up the roots that they planted underneath. They want the crown heavy so the neck will break, counting every single little misstep that I made. Isolated island in the violet Russian sea, but the water only moves because it's terrified of me. Cold wind blowing, but the pilot light is lit. Every single arrow missing where I sit, standing in the clearing while the forest starts to burn, waiting for the wheel of the universe to turn. It's a heavy weight, so low on the tightrope wire, walking through the deluge with a pocket full of fire. They can stack the deck, they can reinforce the wall, but the higher that they build it, the harder it will fall. Me against the echo, me against the room, spitting up the venom, dodging all the doom. Just a lone wolf howling at a fractured moon. Yeah, we rising from the ashes very soon. Yeah, the clock on the wall is a clicking crocodile, chewing up the seconds while I try to force a smile. Every hand extended's got a blade behind the palm, trading all the chaos for a suffocating calm. They wanna paint my picture with a muddy broken brush, tell me to be quiet when I really need to rush. The concrete is hard but the seed is gonna grow, breaking through the pavement from the dark down below. I see the vultures circling waiting for the feast, but they don't know the hunger of the belly of the beast. I'm weaving through the traps that they're scattered in the dirt, wearing all the scars like a diamond crusted shirt. The whispers in the alleyways are turning into screams, trying to throw some acid on the fabric of my dreams, but the fabric is woven of the lightning in the steel. They can't comprehend the type of power that I feel. Oh, wind blowing, but the pilot light is lit. Every single arrow missing where I sit, standing in the clearing while the forest starts to burn, waiting for the wheel of the universe to turn. It's a heavy weight, so low on that tightrope wire, walking through the deluge with a pocket full of fire. They can stack the deck, they can reinforce the wall, but the higher that they build it, the harder it will fall. Me against the echo, me against the room, speaking out the venom, dodging all the doom. Just a lone wolf howling at a fractured moon. Yeah, we rising from the ashes very soon. Cracks in the ceiling, the sky is falling down. They're trying to find a target in a ghost town, but I'm a ghost now, moving through the mist. They can't hit a shadow with a closed fist. Counted out 1,000 times left for the crow, but that's exactly how the hidden power grows. In the solitary chamber where the thoughts collide, I found the ocean rolling deep inside. The smoke is clearing out, but the air is getting cold. They trading up the futures for a sliver of the gold. I'm standing on the front line, the army of one, staring down the barrels till the damage is all done. The ink is on my fingers from the stories that I wrote, navigating rapids in a splinter wooden boat, but the wood is getting tougher with every single wave, digging up the treasures that they buried in the grave. They wanted me compliant, they wanted me to bow, but the crown is on my forehead and it's shining right now. No retreat in the blood, no surrender in the bone, building up a kingdom on a solitary stone. Let the thunder roll and let the lightning strike twice. I already paid the entry, I already know the price. It's a long road walking when you're pushing up the hill, but the heartbeat is steady and the spirit standing still. It's a heavy from the ashes very soon.
Just the echo left. The walls are leaning in, but they can't close the gap. Footsteps fading into the fog. A solitary light in the window. Let the world say the foundation doesn't move, still standing.
Don't move under the fracture moon,
fading out into the mist. Fading out into the mist.